Good morning and welcome to Futures and Charts. This morning I'm looking at the wheat chart here, and it looks like we want to go down again this morning. I just did want to point out, because I talked about it last week, this possible head and shoulders pattern, and this downtrend it's in today is putting itself right at the neckline, which if it goes through it, who knows where it's going to go. But if it would happen to stop right here, even with this neckline here, and start to cruise back up again, it would be a good indicator that we might have carved out a bottom in this wheat market. There's a lot of bearish sentiment out there, and there's a lot of good, analysts that are saying they can't find any good news for any of this stuff. So wheat and whatnot, unless it's low enough that the Chinese start buying. There's some things. I think it was corn. I was listening to somebody, and they said if it was corn or soybeans. I don't remember. I think they just bought some soybeans, but the corn was some of that stuff they haven't. They're only at like 10-15% of what they normally buy. So if they finally start buying some of this product, it's that's going to make a big difference in, especially if they're that far behind in buying. It should make a big difference in price. So what that does for the wheat market, obviously they're probably going to need wheat as well. Like Egypt just buying a whole bunch of it here a week or so ago. So it's possible we are carving out a bottom just simply because demand may pick up. Considering there's a lot of wheat out there, I think that would be obviously a helper. So let's look at, see right now, just looking at this, the wheat it's down 12 cents. So not a good day for wheat. The energies, oil's up today, $1.20. Diesel is up a little over 3 cents. So I'm not exactly sure why that is, other than the fact that we've just, it's possible that we're looking at just a bounce off the bottom of this trend line here. This is a 5-year chart, and I've got some trend lines drawn on here that have actually, they're working pretty good. I had actually drawn them on the 2-year chart, and so we're starting to get pinched in these formations here. So it could run up to this top trend line here and possibly come back down. It's going to take time for this, because these are longer term charts, for this to play out in between these two pinches here, these two trend lines. And this is a longer term line here, which it could go way back to the 5-year. It's that line it's a long term trend there. So if we're due to break out of this, like I say, it might take, it could take 6 months actually, which would put us into next spring. And then we could actually break out to the upside if, say, the Fed is, lowering interest rates, and the dollar is dropping and commodities start going up. That would be, this would be telling a tale of what could happen in the future as far as breaking out. So these are some of the things I look for in charts. You kind of have to wait for them to play out, but at least it gives you an idea what to look for. Like I wouldn't want to really get heavy bought into diesel unless it broke above this line here. If it's short term, there's going to be short term trading in between here, but if it breaks above this trend line in 6 months and this line is down farther, that would be an indicator to me that this thing is done going down and we're ready to shoot back up. So, which is not good if you're a buyer, but at least you know that down in here, if you can lock in some futures prices for next year, I would watch this pretty closely and just see if we get another dip here, trends back towards this line again. I'd be looking at buying down here. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. And crude oil is kind of in the same boat. It's It's still in a wedge pattern as well, so both of these are going to probably react the same with crude and diesel. So that's about all I got for you today. Crude's still up. Wheat's still on the downside here. It's down about 12. So anyway, hang in there, guys. This thing is going to turn eventually. It's like they say, low prices cure low prices. People will start buying. It's going to get low enough they're going to start buying. The demand's going to pick up, and things will look better. So we just got to get through this. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the future.